Good morning. How are you? This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. I'm going to do another reading for you today. I did one for today already, but this is for the Divine Feminine, specifically for. I had a comment with my reading, trying to understand this energy of freedom and where she's at as far as making choices within themselves, the feminine side of it. I was listening to some audios today and trying to understand this Venus in Scorpio with its trining Neptune in Pisces energy. But the Venus Scorpio in itself is the feminine energy, and Scorpio is the emotions and intuition and awareness and seeing truth and growth, transformation. But the energy of the Venus, the feminine energy, is there's a comfort within relationships. Do I stay comfortable or do I follow my purpose? And if you're in relationships, do I stay in there and being there's a fearful energy in there, a fearful energy. So the fear and the doubts and insecurities could cause you to stay where you're at because it's comfortable, because you're afraid of. And to what's that's telling me is, through this transition through December is about being aware. Maybe a test. The month of December is a test of seeing where you're at, or where you are spiritually, and how far you have grown. So this month is staying true to your purpose, to stay focused, stay grounded, do your meditations, and is stay true to your spiritual growth and your healing. A lot of sacral chakra work. So within all of that, this is about this lunar eclipse to the solar eclipse is about your self-worth. The spiritual growth within, you have to do the work. I saw a meme today, and I can't remember it word for word. It was a woman laying in fetal position. She had a Band-Aid over her, and it's like ripping off that Band-Aid. Just do it and go within and do that work within yourself, because it's going to happen regardless, because we're leaning towards that energy anyways. So one of the things I was meditating and thinking about this morning when I wake up, that's when I get a lot of my insight, is two things I was thinking about is healing. Doing the work, you have to do the work within yourself, not thinking about the relationship outside of you, but the relationship within you. And that's the soul growth, that healing that we're doing. We've evolved so much from last year. We've, oh my God, it feels like years from last year. This whole year, 2020, is about soul growth. It's about understanding who you are and what your worth is, and clearing out those old energies or anything that's weighing you down or holding you back, and letting those energies go through forgiveness and through healing. And staying true to who you are, staying true, not to the twin flame union, but to you, because as you stay true to you, you stay true to him, because you two are one soul. And so as you grow, he grows. We're talking about the freedom, the feeling of freedom, maybe from past relationships. Reflecting on those past relationships is about codependency energies. You're talking about trust, doubts, feeling caged, feeling a hold on you can't release from. Those are all your own insecurities and fears coming from that sacral chakra, your womb. This energy is about healing from that. Your doubts and fears come from those energies, and releasing and doing a complete chakra cleanse and clearing, especially that root chakra, your stability, your foundation of who you are, and your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, your strength and your spirit, calling your spirit back from those relationships, clearing those energies out, and feeling your own spiritual freedom within yourself is a sense of freedom. So the question is, what I believe is, I should have wrote it down, is that a fear of getting in a union, physical union with your masculine, and losing your freedom. So to me, that sounds like there's a lot of spiritual growth that needs to happen still, like not quite ready. That means if you're in that fear energy of coming together, then there's a lot of learning to do yet, a lot of evolving to do, with no disrespect whatsoever. We've all gone through those stages. But we got to heal from those past relationships that are still hanging on to you. So clearing those energies, clearing those ties, those cutting those cords. And not cutting, but clearing. removing them from the root. So the root is within yourself. Why were you hanging on to that cord? So what triggered you from childhood, or maybe something from past life? Because this energy right now, we're dealing with past life energies too that are hanging on to us. So clearing your energy from all time and space, past, present, and future. Being in the now and really reflecting on yourself and your self-worth and knowing who you are. And when you clear those energies, when you evolve forward higher to your higher purpose in yourself, making that decision to stay focused and doing that, and not staying in a comfort zone energy here, is staying true to your purpose. As you evolve forward, when you and your masculine are ready to come together, there's a sense of freedom within you both. Even when you're together, that's spiritual freedom. So there's no confinement or restriction of feeling that you're not free to do what you want, because it's a 50-50 coming together, and it's a sacred union, physical union, your best friends, your lovers, your nurture, all of those energies. And when you're one within yourself, and when you come together, there's no restrictions or energies hanging on to holding you back from your purpose or what you want to do. You have that, you still feel that sense of freedom within yourself, that ego, that transformation, that phoenix rising within you. So I wanted to share that with you. And then now I'm going to do a reading for the feminine energy. So this is especially for the feminine, it's Venus and Scorpio. What is this energy all about? So I call on the angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations. And I call in the elements fire, earth, air, water, and ether, and the winds and messengers of the universe. Archangel Ariel to help illuminate what we need to see. And I call in our Mary Magdalene and Blessed Mother to come in, please. I've never done this before. I pray to Mary Magdalene, but not in my readings. So what kind of advice do you have for the divine feminine? What kind of spiritual message? So I connect with Mother Earth, that nurturing and healing energy, and Mary Magdalene, Blessed Mother, calling in those energies. And what message do you have for the divine feminine for their spiritual growth and healing, and what they need to know at this time? Today is the 4th. It's about stability, foundation, rebuilding your spiritual self, rebuilding yourself. 3 numbers I saw today, which is my numbers, is 777. The meme I was talking about with ripping that Band-Aid off, just rip that Band-Aid off. Regardless, we're afraid to rip that Band-Aid off and feel that pain of growth, of what is triggering you, what do you need to heal at. But there was 777 likes on this meme, and it was a sign this morning. It's a divine energy coming in. And also remind me of the reading I did yesterday for today, is I got that 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and 7 of Wands. So standing your ground, setting your boundaries. And the 7 of Swords is holding yourself back, deceiving yourself. Deceiving yourself by staying comfortable. Okay, so let's see what the energy is. So Archangel Ariel to help illuminate what we need to see for the feminine. I call the collective and the divine feminines to come in, please. And what do they need to know at this time as far as their spiritual growth, your union within themselves, and also with their masculine? Thank you. I'm getting spiritual burps. So that's that fear energy, doubts and insecurities, afraid, sleepless nights. I want to let you know that the Schumann resonance is shot up to 80 again today. So really, this shift is happening. We're shifting to the age of Aquarian. Oh, also, can you please like and subscribe? Thank you. And if you're interested in your readings, contact me on my email below, and I'm open for readings right now also. Okay. Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands and juggling. That's trying to find balance within yourself. And there's this karmic energy here. Or it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorns. This Uranus energy is juggling this karmic, this comfortable energy, or taking this leap of faith towards your purpose at that 0 point, being centered. And 8 of Wands is fierce velocity, And in Nine of Pentacles is your independence and confidence. So the Knight of Wands is like that's that, well, that's that Sagittarian. It's optimistic. It's happy. It's a joyful. It's quick moving energy, and it's but it's also sporadic, spontaneous energy. And there's balance and juggling here and wanting to take action here, but there's this karmic situation here. The karma, the energy of hanging on to karmic debts or karmic ties, things from the past, hanging on to that, or this fierce velocity of taking this leap of faith. There's a struggle, a back and forth energy, and this is the Sagittarian energy here, is being optimistic, independent, and confident towards your goals here. So that's that Sagittarian energy, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So that's that higher self of luck, your fortune, energies like that. And there's the Ace of Cups, beautiful, that spirit within you, that unconditional loving, that nurturing, loving. It's 11:11 right now, of this emotions, beginning, and the passionate new, not a passion, a loving, unconditional new beginning. That's that Venus and Scorpio, that water. When Venus in Scorpio, when Scorpio is balanced, it's passionate, it's sensitive, it's fluid, it's emotional, deep, deep love. But when it's unbalanced, it's dark, it's possessive. So what we're happening here is some of the feminines are feeling like they still want to hang on to something yet because it feels comfortable, and afraid, of fear of taking that leap of faith. And there's this Virgo energy, Hermit, which is this awakening that's happening. This is a spiritual awakening that's happening. We're seeing that light through this Hermit energy. You might be going within right now. The King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And this awakening here is, to me, Gemini, could be Gemini moon, lunar eclipse still, is still triggering that self-worth of who you are. And there's a knowing here, a spiritual knowing. There's two wands. It's that your higher self, your higher consciousness, that awareness. That's that intuition, that psychic intuition. And, okay, Eight of Swords. I got that for that energy today too. And that's really going deep within. Going deep within, soul searching. That Scorpio energy, really going within yourself. That's 22 energy, that 2-2 energy. Today is the 4th, plus the year 2020 is 44 master number, plus 12. So it's 8 plus 12 is 20, down to a 2. So it's 2-2-2 energy. So we got the 2-2 energy here. Eight of Swords is mental entrapment, binding, going within, holding yourself back, blindfolded. But there's a Chariot here, which is a 7 number here. There's a victory, and this is this Cancer energy, and I believe we're in Moon Cancer today. So it's an emotional, really staying at home, going within, taking care of yourself, and standing your ground. There's another 7. That's a 7 of Wands. So we got the 7-7 energy of Cancer, of victory here, higher consciousness. It's in the stars, cosmic consciousness. So really connecting. And the 7 of Wands is really knowing your self-worth and standing your ground. And there's the Lovers, the Gemini. So that's the Twins energy. 6, balance and harmony. The masculine and feminine come into an alignment. So understanding your self-worth, standing your ground, going within and seeing the truth in things, and going through this transformation, this spiritual rebirthing here, this awakening that's happening, the Great Awakening they're calling it, and juggling, ending this karmic. So we're still fluctuating back and forth with these old karmic energy and that fear energy I'm feeling in my throat chakra on my feminine side, the left side. So there's still that fear energy of, okay, I've been not chasing, but really doing the work. I'm trying to, some energies are understanding that they're, I'm doing everything I can to pull my masculine in. I'm trying to heal. I'm doing everything I can. But now that it's almost here, I feel a sense of fear. Maybe I'm not ready. Start doubting yourself. Start to be afraid when you actually come together. that old energy of chase, that possession, obsessive energy of that Venus and Scorpio, that old energy of codependency, and those old energies of fears and doubt, insecurities of to me, as a codependent energy, those old fears that we're starting to hang on to that a little bit, and then that's kicking in those fears of coming together with the masculine, of sleepless nights and anxieties. There's the King of Cups, the masculine, unconditional loving, or this is a Scorpio, for the feminine is this deep love, really going within, this deep love and knowing energy, this King of Cups energy, and the Queen of Swords. So we got the masculine and the feminine in their minds. They're in their minds, and that's that lunar eclipse in Gemini, so still affecting us. One of the readers explained that the sandwich energy between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse between the middle of December is this continuous, this eclipse energy that we're in, really going within and trying to discover who we are and our truth and our worth. This is this testing time of, are you where you really, are you at where you think you are? Are you as spiritually grown as you thought you were? And just seeing that, and maybe some little tests are coming out, and if it's bringing light to that. It's like I see a spotlight on certain things that are within yourself. Like little things are popping up, like, okay, I need to work on this, I need to work on that, because you're evolved enough to see it now. You're evolved enough to see it, not fall into this old energy, because this lunar eclipse energy is really pushing towards you to go. It's favoring you to follow your higher path, your higher purpose. It's favoring, so it's helping you move into those energies. And Five of Wands is struggling to find balance within yourself, or fighting off old energies, clearing those old energies out, and finding the shift and change and this freedom within you, this 5 number, okay? That's what I got for the feminines here. So let's see what this Knight of Wands is about. That's a Sagittarian energy. That's playful, optimistic, adventure, wanting to be on adventures. Okay, that's that energy. Between that and this, could be grounding. The Virgo Taurus wanting to stay home. Virgo Taurus Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles again. That could be the Capricorn energy. This could be the Capricorn energy. The energy of Capricorn for the masculine and feminine, the energy of Capricorn this whole year is about this Capricorn. It's Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn energy. And Pluto is the ruler, the strength of this whole energy. And I did pull Pluto for today's energy. And this is seeing truth and transformation in Capricorn. So this is the strongest energy, is this Capricorn energy. And that Capricorn energy is, there's a frustration of push and pull energy, I call it. But it's of holding us back. And Mars is saying, I want to go forward. I want to take this leap. But there's something that we still need to clear yet. We still need to pass these tests. Okay, I got the creators sending these tests out to you, see if you pass them. And all you do is stay focused on that light, on your purpose, your truth. Taking those steps forward to the North Node, your purpose. Pointing north, okay. Juggling. A message coming through, a Knight of Cups. So some type of promise or proposal, message towards this Ace of Cups is coming through here. And so there's a spiritual message coming through, this knowing energy. That Scorpio energy is this heightened, psychic, with this Neptune energy is awareness. Spiritual awareness, this knowing that's coming through, and this Ace of Cups, and this being centered at the 0 point energy is your independence and confidence. And that's that Saturn. Beautiful. That's Saturn, this karma, ending of karmic cycles. This new beginning, this karmic balance is coming in. 10 of Wands is the ending of those cycles of obligations or anything that you're hanging on to or is hanging on to you. Ending of those old energies, releasing those and letting go of those. You're hanging on so tight because you're used to it, because it's comfortable. But once you release those, you'll feel this sense of freedom and the spiritual freedom within you, of the tension with you, any weights, heavy energies holding you back. And that because you're so used to hanging on, it's like, you're in the grocery store and you forget to grab a cart, and you grab all these groceries and you're hanging on to them. and then you just get used to holding your hand like that. You have all these things and you're balancing all this stuff in your arm. Then you get to the counter and you're placing these things up, but you're still holding your arm like this, and you feel that tension there. That's what this energy feels like, hanging on to all these obligations and all these different, to let go of them. Look, he's struggling to hang on. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let the spirit go. Do the forgiveness. Release that energy. Anything that comes to you, let it flow in. Let it flow out. Release it. Stay in your 0 point energy. Stay centered. Because you stay centered. This Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is this beautiful new beginning. This spiritual awareness is happening. This Ace of Cups, and that is Neptune. Neptune and Pisces. Okay. Eight of Cups, emotionally walking away. Okay. So being balanced with Neptune and Pisces is a spiritual energy. Dreams, daydreaming, fantasy, of seeing the light, holding yourself back and seeing. So that's that holding back energy I was talking about. And Mars wants to go forward. Mars wants to go forward, but we're still working on this feminine energy yet. We're still healing yet. So Neptune's seeing that, going within and seeing that truth. Neptune sees that. Eight of Cups is wanting to emotionally walk away from things. There's something still hanging on to yet. What is it that you have to let go of? What is it that you still have to let go of? Because once you let go of that, you'll have victory. And you'll have truth and clarity. And you'll get your wish. Okay? That spiritual strength is coming in. So what is it within, looking into the depths of? Thank you, Mila, right? For subscribing. She just subscribed while I was on here. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Hermit energy is through this hermit time, the feminines are going within. They're childhood, past life, abandonment issues. Emotionally hanging on to something from childhood, abandonment issues, trust issues. So something from your past life you're still hanging on to, reflecting on that. Something from the past, the Three of Cups. That's what we were looking at, the Three of Cups, this hermit. We're seeing that. Something's still triggering us yet. But we have that Ace of Cups in front of us right here. This card is facing that. And this is showing the truth. You're having that clarity. But we're still clearing some cycles yet. We're still clearing some karmic cycles. And the Emperor energy, this Mars and Aries energy, which is Chiron and Aries, that wounded healer is retrograde, is helping us do that, clearing those energies out. And also Mars and Aries is still frustrated because they want to go forward, but when they do, there's going to be a different, they're going through this transition also. They're moving into their heart space. They're shifting into their heart space from their mind to their heart. We got two mind, intellectually speaking, intuitively speaking, and a higher conscious awareness. The Queen and King of Swords here is they're standing their ground. There's a knowing. The Two of Wands here is a natural energy to stand their ground through their spiritual growth of self-worth. The King of Swords here is their spiritual strength. Beautiful. Beautiful. This awakening. So there's hermit energy happening. The feminines are going within, and you have to do some reflection and healing still. Nature. I want to go today. I was yesterday. I've been trying to get to the woods a lot, and just nature walks, and I literally lean up against trees. I let my whole spine go up against a tree and really ground myself into the roots of Mother Earth and allow her healing to help us to clear these energies, past life energies, all time and space, past, present, future, maternal, paternal timelines. Say those words, say those out loud, and ask for help to cleanse and clear those energies. This feeling of left out in the cold, codependency, afraid to be by yourself energy. Now we're seeing this Ace of Cups. Now we're seeing our heart. We're finding that spiritual strength within ourselves, that Leo energy at 8, this abundance. 2 is this knowing. And the Strength card, beautiful. It's a Gemini here. 2 energy again. And again, we got this awakening. So this great awakening is happening for you feminines and for Mother Earth. And this Venus energy. is this great awakenings happening. We're seeing the truth and worth within ourselves. And the strength card here is this Leo, is the feminine's opening up the masculine's throat chakra. And yesterday, for reading today, I talked about the throat chakra. I talked about the third eye, or I talked about the throat chakra of seeing the blue Archangel Michael coming in, and this blue diamond in the heart center. And that's this Ace of Cups here, is seeing the truth within yourself. That's that blue energy, is your spiritual truth of seeing that and opening up those doors, and this great awakening within yourself of evolving into your higher awareness and higher consciousness. And this is this alignment here. The Gemini energy is coming together. And there's the sun there, and this beautiful, the wings here, that rising here, and is coming together here, the masculine and feminine. And that's that Adam and Eve energy. But 6 is balance and harmony. You got the lovers here, the lovers here. There's an alignment. There's a knowing there. There's a knowing there. And that strength card outweighs the Capricorn energy. It's stronger than the devil energy. So that strength card is your spiritual strength of being centered. This 8 of Swords energy has came up for 2 days. 2 days. There's a big mess. You see how all these cards come flying on there. Jupiter, the sun. There's a bunch going on. A lot of all these different energies coming at you at once, and it's making you go within yourself. You're going within your and there's a blindfold over your eyes. It's allowing you to go in within yourself. The 8 of Swords energy in 4 of Wands is this to rebuild yourself. What do I need to do to release so I can rebuild myself? Connecting to your higher self, your purpose is your divine feminine energy. The High Priestess is finding that balance. There's a 2 energy, so this is 222 energy here, is the balance between the masculine and feminine here. We got the standing your ground energy, but we got this emotions, the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups energy. In the Lover's energy here, that Gemini energy is the balance of the masculine and the feminine, is the Gemini energy, is the masculine and feminine, the twins here. The High Priestess is a spiritual knowing, a psychic intuition, is awareness that she has, is knowing. This Lover's is connection, there's a telepathic connection too. There's the Hierophant with it. So yes, this union was, in the King of Swords energy, look at the 2-2-11-11 energy is for the twin flames. We got the High Priestess here, the divine feminine, 11-11 energy, the 2-2, and the masculine, the High Priest energy is a 5 energy. The Hierophant energy is there's an alignment there. There's the 2-2 energy is celebration, rebuilding themselves, being aligned. So they're going within in this last excuse me, I'm gonna start choking. That's a truth energy here. And I did bring the water. But there's going to be a victory. Chariot, let me help clear my throat, please. Energy, please. Seeing truth and speaking truth is going to happen once it comes in alignment. Seeing truth and speaking truth. Excuse me. So we have that Chariot energy, this victory. And the 7 of Wands is standing the ground, knowing your self-worth and rebuilding. This flipped around. The 8 of Pentacles is this rebuilding yourself. And there's Venus here. Venus and Scorpio, a union. Karmic balance comes in, but there's a sadness there. 5 of Cups. There's a 7 of Pentacles here. So that's that 7-7-7 energy. The 5 of Cups is a sadness because understanding, realizing that they were so busy looking in the past that they neglected the 2 of Cups that's behind them. And this is this union here. The 2 of Cups energy. I thought it pulled that card. That's that Gemini energy. But there's so there's still a sadness there. There's still a 5 is change that's happening. The 5-5 energy with the Hierophant 5. So 5-5-5 energy too is a shift, change is happening. But this rebuilding, this Venus energy, standing your ground, knowing your self-worth, this union and this karmic balance is going to come in. They're going to rebuild. Spirit, and the 7 of Pentacles is choosing you and who you are, your self-worth. Standing your ground, setting those boundaries. And that's that Saturn and Capricorn energy. The Nine of Swords energy is awakening, great awakening again. So we got that, and there's a death energy, an ending. Okay, so the fear of something out of the blue is going to happen. That's that lunar eclipse energy. Lunar is 3 times stronger than the moon, so it's the lunar eclipse is about what's that word? Unexpected. Something unexpected is happening. To me, it's an awareness, a knowing, something like a aha, like a finally getting it. Something's happening, intuitive, a dream, something with this Neptune and High Priestess and Hierophant energy and this Ace of Cups being set in this Venus energy and Scorpio and this, something's happening quickly. The spiritual strength, this alignment is there's an awakening here. And the death energy is this rebirthing energy to the King of Swords, to the King of Cups energy. But this rebirthing is an ending of this fear and independence, codependence, of anxieties, ending of those fears. Because once we do that sacral cleansing and clearing the divine feminines, once we do that energy of clearing those energies, we release those energies, we release these fears. We just have faith. We just believe. We just trust in the process and the purpose of that we have is destined. It's fated. There's nothing that's going to break this apart. You have that interconnectedness, interconnectedness, the infinity here. You're nurturing the masculine. You're drawing him in. Your essence is pulling him in. He's feeling your essence. He's thinking about your essence. He can feel it, the connection. He's feeling it right now. And it's causing some sadness. And because they want to take action here. They want to take action, but Mars is being held back for some way. The masculine is being held back because they have to see this truth. And so you have to understand they have to have that moment just like you do. They have to have that release, and they're going to, this awakening here. And I want to read the awakening, the Hermit energy, because I pulled it like 4 times, what a Fountain Tarot has to say about that, the awakening. The High Priestess, I want to read. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. So we got the Fool card, and that's that 0 point energy. We got the High Priestess, and we got the Hierophant. I'm surprised we didn't get the Magician, that Mercury energy, or Jupiter yet. But High is veiled wisdom, the divine feminine. The High Priestess will receive you if your desire is true and you are willing to explore your spirit, free of the need for answers of religion. True wisdom comes from quiet, solitary reflection and trusting your own personal experience of life. The High Priestess is veiled wisdom. She is the space between extremes where ideas and thoughts are uncovered, where they emerge and expand. Those who are brave enough to listen in her stillness will gain the strength and conviction they seek for future actions. So to be still, that's that Hermit energy. To go within, and that's that 8 of Swords. And why you go within, and to be brave enough to attack, to go within and see those energies, that Venus and Scorpio, to be brave enough to go all the way into that seed point of those old energies and removing those. And it's this reprogram of who you are, is you'll see that truth, your spiritual truth of who you are. And the meaning, private and personal exploration, exploring yourself, private and personally, that 8 of Swords energy. Quiet and deep knowing, the 2 wands here was right before that, is a mystery, strong intuition, and instinct. Your intuition, once you clear that sacral chakra, your creativity and your intuition comes alive, okay? And that's that King of Swords. Queen of Swords is the Age of Aquarian energy, is being creative, new beginnings, idealism, spiritual evolution, secrets, a woman of interest. So this is spiritually evolving. A woman of interest. Okay, so the Hierophant energy is, so we got Chariot too. Is trusted advisor. The masculine is the Hierophant warmly protects the traditions and offers spiritual guidance and practical advice to the community. Though they are not his own, they have all been entrusted to him, and he shares them freely with anyone who asks. He is the illuminating link between our most cherished beliefs and the actual living of those beliefs in our day-to-day lives. So that's the masculine energy. That's the 3D energy. The Hierophant also asks you to honestly assess how well your convictions translate to words and actions. He can be a stubborn teacher, but his counsel is worth considering. It will undoubtedly guide you toward your harmony, your balance. And that's the 4 Wands here, meaning a giver of wisdom, of peace, and assurance. Keeper of traditions, a pillar in the community, compassion, guidance, and a search for the truth. So there, here is the 8 of Swords, is Venus and Scorpio, is a search for the truth. And when they go within and search for that, you find that 4 of Wands energy, that alignment, that 11-11. You find the this coming together, the masculine and feminine coming together, rebuilding. That's that rebuilding towards your karmic balance is going to come in. The Saturn, is karma is going to come in. You're going to end these old cycles here. Okay? And I want to read the Hermit, right? A lot of major arcanas here. A lot of major arcanas. Quiet observation, the Hermit. So going within. Hermit, feminines are going within, doing soul searching. The Hermit withdraws into a silent forest to complete. That's laying up against a tree. To completely enter the world of his heart and mind. In solitude, time slows down and he can wander freely where his soul leads, listening clearly to the timeless voice that too often gets lost in chaotic everyday life. Resolute and fearless, he searches for the things that hide in the shadows and the crevices of his ego, the things that don't want to be found. He will, at times, be shocked and disheartened by what he uncovers, but if he truly wants peace, he must be open to the truth he finds there. Meaning, quiet solitude, a willingness to let go of fixed views for the sake of peace. Reassessment, illumination, focused attention, introspection, silence leading to clarity. So that's where this awakening is happening, to go within and do that spiritual soul searching that you need to do. And then with that is this clearing of ending of anxieties and fears, because you finally found out freedom within yourself of knowing who you are and that there's no time or space. We move into this higher awareness, higher consciousness, this 5th dimension energy, the 5 energy, where there's no time, and we trust in divine timing. And when we let that go, that energy go, this union comes together. Okay. So King of Cups is this unconditional loving. King of Cups is unconditional loving. King of Cups energy is the King of Wands. Wanting to take action, this spirit rebirthing energy with the earth and some intuitive energies come in. This is Sagittarian energy. So finding your heart, that center, this unconditional love, loving yourself unconditionally, knowing your worth and who you really are as the divine feminine, is moving in your heart to this Sagittarius and is being optimistic, being venturous, and following and going towards your path. And the Queen of Swords energy is thinking about, for you Libra, Geminis, and Aquarius energy, is a Trinity, and the Emperor energy here is finding your strength, fighting for this center here, Trinity, fighting for that. That's a Vesica Pisces energy. Is the Emperor energy is the Emperor energy is thinking about and fighting for that spiritual strength within you, is that center point energy. Seeing truth in that and the strength of that and that fight, that spiritual fight. That's that Mars energy, that 5 of Wands energy here is rest and retreat, solitude, and ideals. And there's the King of Cups again. And there's a victory here, Chariot or Cancer energy here. Chariot, yes, and Justice and Jupiter, all there in reach of getting your wish. All these beautiful cards. So, find that balance within you by. So the divine feminines is going within yourselves. Rest, retreat, meditation, laying on the sword of truth, and your heart breaks from the past, letting those energies go. And then looking into that light, and then all these ideals and creativity, all these energies come, new beginnings come in, deep intellect of knowing, seeing truth and things. I'm feeling that fear energy again. And then we got this King of Cups, unconditional loving, and this fierce velocity through the air. It's going to happen very quickly. And there's a victory there. Beautiful. Okay, so wanting to take action, but this Mars energy here is can't move yet. It's not going to start going forward until like middle December into January. So this whole December month. Also that 21 solar solstice. Is it Jupiter and Saturn? They're coming into alignment, I believe. I think it's those two planets where they're calling it the, they're so close, this amazing light, you know, the star, Bethlehem, the star of Bethlehem for right before Christmas. That energy is coming together, this rebirthing, seeing that light, this fierce velocity. A lot of 8s in here too, so abundance is coming in happiness and that infinity energy. Okay, so I'm going to pull some energy cards for the Divine Feminine. I'll pull an energy card, please, for the Divine Feminine. Rest and rejuvenation, 19. 19, there's some hostilities energy there. Anger, fear. That's wanting to take action. You can't. Something's holding us back. That's the universe saying, no, we're not going to let you go forward yet until you clear these energies out yet. You still got work to do. That's what that is. Rest and rejuvenation, taking care of yourself, healing. I've been tired. My schedule all crazy right now. Just trying to get close to nature as much as I can and sleep and meditate as much as I can. Really nurturing myself. Teas, really pampering yourself. This self-love, self-care energy. 19 is also the number of the sun. So this enlightenment, this warmth within you. Moonology for the feminines, please. Confidence is your key to success, your independence and your confidence, that Leo energy, that strength within you, your spiritual strength. And I'm seeing lunar eclipse. It says new moon, but to me I'm seeing an eclipse energy there. In balance, spirituality, and practicality to do that. Find that balance within you. Angels and ancestors, please. And I just dropped. Ooh. Excuse me. This is beautiful. Spring. See your seeds grow. All your work. Guardian angel, you're not alone to know that. And follow your voice of your soul. Once you clear these energies, you know, those fears and everything, you can see better. It removes that veil of going within. It removes that veil and you have this deep clarity and a sense of freedom within yourself. And this medicine mother is that infinity again, that 8 number. It's eternal, everlasting. And it's the interconnectedness, and the interconnectedness is in the third eye. It's opening, it's awakening, clearing that energy. Is honor your inner knowing. This 2 of Wands, honor your inner knowing, your truth of who you are as a divine feminine. That spiritual awareness, that knowing, that water energy, this Ace of Cups, that fluidity, emotions, of not honoring all of that about you and understanding those cycles and different ways about you. And wait for important information. You're an oracle. Wait for personal information. Something's that comes through. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Inner knowing, miracle medicine mother. She is the take action, do what you know you need to do. I'll read the extended message. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. Yes, that's what I mean. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back. That's that energy. But now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage. But your angels and guides are bringing you to the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. So one step at a time. One step at a time. Beautiful, beautiful message. Angels of Atlantis. Balance. Beautiful, beautiful. And surrendering to the divine and trusting in that. And the balance, the square is the masculine, and the circle is the feminine. She's the fluidity, the emotions, the flow, the circle of life, creativity, the inner knowing. Gabriel is there's a balance of the masculine, feminine, the square and the circle. Energy there. And boy, I'm reading everything today. Gabriel wants you to know you have been too busy and wishes you to become more earthed, to take stock of past actions that have resulted in your life process becoming out of the equilibrium. Whenever your yin and yang dualistic force moves out of balance, your energy drops. Gabriel asks you to create harmony by yielding to meditation and stillness, to be still. All of this is telling you to go within and to be still. To meditate, to relax, and just to go out to nature, so that the divine messages may remove your burdens. Gaze at the wonderfully integrated intelligence of Leonardo da Vinci's art, and you will feel an altogether different state of emerging than Main Padme Hum. In the dark, can you see it? I have glasses on, so to chant that 3 times will rebalance your process as this mantra opens compassionate yielding in your hearts. So beautiful. So to become aligned and balanced within yourself, energy, just you hum the you can feel that vibration in your heart center. So I am going to look this up on YouTube and see how you pronounce this in the correct form. I'm not sure how to pronounce that as other words. I want to be accurate. So, okay. Wisdom oracles for the feminines. Oh, goodness. Okay. Clean it up. Clean it up. Okay, 21 down to a 3. A change of the wind. A shift is happening here. Clean it up, release, let go. Go within and remove those energies. Do that soul searching you do, and cut those ties with those old energies. Paternal timelines, maternal timelines, clearing those energies out. Akashic records for the feminine energy today. Akashic records for the divine feminine today. What do they need to know? Angels, beautiful. Your angels. Third eye, this activation is opening. Calling on the angels. You were an angel in a past life. You have a direct line of communication to the legions, meaning that calling on them. This is telling you that the angels are with you and helping you and guiding you, and you've got your wings. Okay, and that's beautiful, beautiful energy. 2, another 2. So there's this alignment coming together. And your angel guides are with you and able to assist in this current situation. So call on the angels to help you, assist you. You can review your sacred contracts with angelic realms. They may have work for you here on earth. The stargates of Vega and the Hathor guides may be making contact to assist with sound healing, or the new children making their way to incarnate upon this earth. The new children here, clearing that pathway for them, healing for them, but also sound healing. I've been really drawn to that lately. Is this sound healing is really important. You may have had past lives with the angels, and then have access to their legions and wisdom. So you have that access to them, but they're here with you, and that's promising. A lot of white feathers. I saw a white feather yesterday, and this feather is a plume. This feather is an eagle feather, and it kind of flew over here. I have a pile of them over here of eagle feathers, and it just kind of, and so I was thinking of the feather, and that's what this is, a sign. You're going to get some signs. A lot of signs are happening, but there's a death of that old way. The shift is happening, and we're rebirthing into who your purpose and the truth of who you are. So this is a message for the divine feminines, a personal read for you. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how this resonated with you, and if you have any other ideas for reads for the feminines, let me know, and I'll do some more readings for you, just for the divine feminines. And I send you love and light. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.